We are talking about this experience of life beyond the grave. The Lord in His grace has granted me to be witness of things that is awaiting for men after death. I was away from my body and I saw a multitude of souls falling in the pit of fire. I saw entry of hell where many men were falling when they died. The Lord said the numbers of lost souls is greater than that of the saved. The sight of these souls in the fire is beyond human imagination. It's total horror. I saw many souls being dragged by demons and others were running to an unknown destination, but they were quickly captured by demons that were dreadful. There was no peace for damned souls and suffering was extreme and beyond reasoning. I could not believe what I was seeing. I begged the Lord to get me out. I did not want to see these realities. Demons rejoiced for winning these souls and they were leading them to their respective pits of fire and torment them. This was the task Lucifer has given them. There was no peace and rest in this dreadful place. My dears, sin will lead you to hell. Sin will damn your soul. We got to surrender totally to the Lord to avoid this horrendous place of fire, where souls were regretting the grace that they overlooked. It was too late. There were 251 prisons in hell with millions of souls that were in the river of lava. This place was the wage of sin. The Lord has not made this place for men, it's because of sin. We were leaving this chamber of accusation, when we saw a soul that was dragged and whipped by demons. This soul used the cauldron of his neighbor. She did not know that she was a witch, and was using this cauldron to kill people and cook their flesh. Yet the Bible say don't eat meat offered to idol. Since this cauldron was used by a witch in the world of witches and at the service of demon, this witch had legality over this lady, and she was coming in the night to call her spirit out of the body and claiming the soul of this woman. In the night her neighbor said, "If you have not used my cauldron your spirit will not leave your body and join me, but in case you have used my cauldron your spirit will follow me in the spirit world." Since the lady used the witch cauldron, her spirit left her body without her knowledge. The Lord said every night her spirit left her body to join the gathering of witches. She was attending meeting of wizards unknowingly. As a result she started having bad dream that made no sense to him. This lady did not know that she has become a subconscient witch that attend meeting of the night. One day she fell sick and died in the hospital, and demons capture her souls. She asked them, "Who are you? I have nothing to do with you." These demons showed him the day she used the cauldron of their servant the wizard. My brothers and sisters, you like using people property though you don't know their spiritual identity. Everything that belonged to a witch is affected by the nature of his spirit. You participate in his action when you use his property. Finally we left this chambers of accusation, and we move in the dark tunnels where there were many cells that had numbers. Demons were tormenting these souls in these cells. It will be like this until the last judgment of the last day. The Lord said, "What you see is real and the whole world must be aware of these things. You must warn the inhabitant of the earth." Finally we reach a gate of a prison, where it was written the chambers of those who wear indecent clothes. I said, "Lord, even clothes lead people to hell." The Lord said, "My church is holy. I called a people out of the world to be holy, and those who follow the trend and custom of the world will not enter the kingdom of heaven." There are many clothes that women wear these days that does not glorify me. When the gate of this prison was opened I saw a multitude of souls that were in the river of fire. Each soul was in his pit of torment, begging the Lord to grant them grace. That was not granted to them for it was too late. I never knew that a human soul would face this level of torment. It was beyond man reasoning. I beg you to surrender your life today, for hell is real. I was like bewildered. What caught my attention in this place was a demon that sat on an elevated throne. She was the Princess Jezebel, observing souls that were in their pit of fire. She was surrounded by her servant demons, that were happy for her and the souls that were in torment that they won. The Lord said, "This Princess Jezebel is responsible for indecent dressing on the earth. She is sending fashion clothes with mark of seduction on the land." This evil princess rose from her throne and said to doomed souls, "My daughters, I am your mother. Why are you crying? I designed fashion garment for you. Somehow you thought that your God that is holy will accept you with my exposing and indecent garment." This was the mockery of Jezebel to these souls that were mainly women. My dear, we have no place in the kingdom of heaven if we deny the Lord in our garment despite the work he has done in the cross. I saw the demon Jezebel holding her breast and asking his demon, "Are my breast not good enough, my daughters?" I saw demon that bow before her responding, "Our mother, of course your breasts are nice." The Lord told me, "You see the act that he has done there." The question she asked demon whether her breast is fine or not, is a ritual through which she sent a power of seduction to the earth. Behold and observe. When I look, I saw countless demon designing women blouse that reveal women breast. The purpose of these clothes were to show breast line and breast edge. Millions of demons were at the service of Jezebel, sewing clothes that will expose the part of women breast. After sewing these blouse of women, I saw these demon invading the earth, and they shouted in the air, "Behold, this is what you need, you women of the world, expose your breast in the sight of men." Whenever women wore these blouses that show line and edge of their breast, it's like they are asking men, "Are my breast not fine enough?" Just like Jezebel did on her throne in hell. And there is power of seduction when men see their breast. Today women garment are attracting men attention, and there is voyeurism influence in the street. Yet the Lord said, "Whoever look at a woman to lust after her has committed adultery with her." Jezebel wanted women's chest to be almost bare and not covered in order to promote seduction. When women wore blouses that were exposing edge and line of their breast, demons were sending maggot on their breast, so that men will be fantasizing and admiring their breast, and they will affected by the power of seduction that Jezebel has deployed on these lady chest through maggot. In the section of Jezebel there were many women with faces of many men attached to them. They committed fornication when men lusted after them in the street, and the spirit of these men were like attached to these women. A Christian woman must not expose the beginning of her breast, for whole her chest must be covered. You become a prostitute when you expose your body part because of the lust of men. Any women who dress this way exposing her intimate part is used by the power of seduction sent by Jezebel. And you become daughter of Jezebel, which is demon incarnated. You become a queen of seduction, that of a mission of seduction of men. The Lord said, "The greatest power that will lead humanity to hell will be the power of seduction, and women will be the instrument that Jezebel will use to reach that goal in the end of time." In heaven, I saw few women because of Jezebel in decent clothes and items. In hell, I saw Jezebel holding and exhibiting her thigh, and she said, "My daughters, are my thigh not beautiful enough?" These wicked spirits that knelt before her worshipping her, and they said, "Our mothers, your thigh are beautiful." Immediately I saw demons sewing skirt and robe that would not reach women knee, sending them to the earth. The Lord said, "Women of the earth will be dressed in miniskirt." The Lord said, "Warn them, the world will not believe you, but those who are destined for eternal life will change their outfit. Women will wear short and will walk before me exposing their thigh. Nudity will no longer be an issue for many. There will not be shame, for people will be at ease with revealing clothes." Jezebel asked her daughters, "Is my belly so bad?" They replied to her mother, "Your belly is beautiful," and they rejoiced. The Lord said, "Women of the world will expose their belly and will become her daughter." The Lord said, "Jezebel will let women go to church and serve me, but she will influence them to dress garments that reveal their body so that they will not be saved." Then we left Jezebel's throne as she continued to boast about souls that she had won through her garment and property. Any woman that dressed indecently has her name written in the book of prostitute of Jezebel. Indecent dressing is earning women titles of prostitute. My dear sister, since you are a Christian, you got to be different from unbelievers. There must be a difference with daughters of God and those of the world. Your outfit must glorify the Lord. We left the throne of Jezebel and went to visit damned souls in the fire of torment. We saw a multitude of souls, they were skeleton, and they begged the Lord for mercy. I saw more demons throwing more souls in this horrific place. We found a soul dressed in legging that show the shape of the body. She was trying to remove it, but it was stuck her body. I saw 2 demons in her pit. They asked her, "Why did you wear our garment?" She said, "I bought it in the shop with my own money. I did not know that it belonged to you." The demon said, "We will torment you here because of it. Did your God told you that you should wear legging? The name that you heard on the surface of the earth is the only name that was able to save you, human. Money will never reach the abyss." The woman fell in the place of torment because of legging. The Lord said, "All that I could for her was when she was alive on the land. Once she fell here, it was too late." In the next cage I saw a man. The Lord said he fell here because he was walking the street in short. Go tell men not to walk around with short. I saw demon piercing his leg with arrow. Short are for the bedroom, not for the street. The man said, Lord, I was your servant and I won souls for you, remember me. The Lord said, I know your works, for you serve me and spread salvation, but you did not think about your eternity, you failed to secure your salvation. He said, Lord, what did I do wrong? I was faithful and I paid my tithe. The Lord said, the short you are wearing in public was not my will, this is for the bedroom. I saw that his body was perforated by demons and worms were coming out. The Lord said, it's too late, my son, there is nothing I can do for you. In this place I saw every soul calling the Lord and reminding him what he has done for his kingdom. The Lord kept saying, it's too late, my dear brother and sister, we must arrange things now, let not wait, for when it's too late the Lord will not do anything for us. When we had left that soul, I saw another soul that had just fallen in this place of torment. The Lord said that this man has fallen here because of wearing the brand of Versace. Demons were tormenting him for wearing their brand on the land. I saw the demon Medusa with dwarves demon tormenting this soul. Then the Lord showed me all the brand of clothes that were satanic. Whoever wear them on the land is carrying the mark of condemnation of demon. When he died, demons will come to get his souls because he used their property. All the brand that you see here must be avoided by Christian, for they are satanic. I saw the female demon of Versace called Medusa, grabbing this soul out of his cage in the flame, and she took him to a place called butchery. The Lord said, let's follow them in order to see what will happen. When we got there I saw that it was actually a place of punishment and torment for souls that were in cage in the flames. They were often dragged out of the cage and brought here in order to be tormented. I saw the demon Medusa ordering dwarves demon to cast this soul on a rock of fire. I witnessed how he was laid on the burning rock. These short demon were holding his legs and hands. Then the female demon took an arrow and began to scratch the man's skin. Medusa said to this soul, my brand is sealed even in your blood, but I will remove my brand from your flesh and blood, then I will take you away from this place. I heard this soul saying, please remove it and get me out of here, I have suffered enough. When this demon of Versace began to remove his skin, I heard an unbearable scream from this man. It was terror. Immediately I remember all the brand I used to wear when I was deeply in world music. The Lord said, tell my people to stay from these things. These brand are satanic signs that serve as condemnation to those who wear them, leaving satanic signs in their body and blood. Then we went to another cage when I saw a soul was dressed with this cracked jeans, but I saw these cracked of his jeans done on his skeleton body by demon, and that's where demon were tormenting him. There are clothes that does not glorify God, they are against God. I saw in the butchery a man that had his 2 hands held by demon, that were cutting them because of sleeveless shirt that expose his armpit and arm, which he liked to put on the land. On the day of the Lord's sacrifice, I will punish the princes and the king's sons, and all who wear foreign garments. In that day I will chastise all those who jump over the threshold, those who fill their master's house with violence and deceit,